Good morning, everybody. So I'm going to start today. I'm going to just go in on this stupid ass liberal feminist mindset of a rape culture, which completely does not exist. And I'm going to completely just talk about the rape culture itself. First off, I would like to point out to everybody that these idiot libtard feminists can try to use whatever rape statistics they want to talk about. The first thing that they need to realize is that there are a large amount of rapes that are not reported, yes, but there are a large amount of false accusations of rape as well. In fact, I would say there are substantially more false accusations of rape than there are unreported rapes from women. I could definitely say that. Now, when I define a false accusation of rape, I say that there's a lot of things that are false accusations of rape, even though the feminists have legally got it considered rape. One example being a woman getting drunk at a party and getting fucked. That's not a rape, it's called drunk sex. Get over it. If it's to the point where she literally is so drunk that she's passed out and she's not conscious, yeah, I can see that being a rape. But if a woman gets drunk at a party and fucks a dude, that is not a rape, it's drunk sex. Period. When women want, and these fucking libtard ass feminists want to talk about rape over in the United States, because I saw something on Facebook where she was talking about when you catcall us, it makes us think we're going to get raped. When you see a group of girls get up and go, 3 girls that wants to go to the bathroom, it's because we could fight off one attacker better than by ourselves. I think when they say that, I think they're a fucking idiot. For real, I think they're a fucking idiot. Because I can't think of any situation in which I've been to a party or I've heard of somebody going to a party at a house party, and the girl goes into the fucking restroom at the fucking house and gets raped by a single individual. I have never heard of that. I have never even thought that was possible, because anybody with fucking logic would know that the woman could scream help, and there's so many fucking people in the fucking goddamn house that they could come and help her. And I'm sorry that I'm cussing up a storm right now. I'm sorry, but this is something that just pisses me off, because there's so many people in jail, there's so many people in prison as well that are being held on fucking rape charges that are complete utter bullshit. And it's because of this stupid ass rape culture that these feminists are putting out. You got, okay, 25% of female rape victims are victimized by people they do not know. That means 75% of them are raped by people that they know, which literally means 1 in 4 rape victims are victimized by somebody they know. Which I would say, I don't really think that a lot of the rape statistics are accurate anyway, because there's a lot of falsely reported rapes. In fact, I've seen rape reports on multiple occasions where a girl had sex with somebody and got pregnant, and then when she got pregnant, she was ashamed of why she got pregnant, which is why there's a lot more rape victims that are 16 to 19. This would explain it too, where she got pregnant, and then she went and reported it to her mom as a rape, and then her mom went and called the police because the girl didn't use proper birth control, and because her mother failed as a parent to teach this child about birth control, and this mother failed as a fucking parent in the first place. Okay, and I'll just say this right now. It is predominantly the black communities that I see this in. But that's another story for a different day. But regardless of that, most of these rapes, I would say a large amount of them, more than half, are false reports of rape. And if they're not false reports of rape, then they're just ridiculous claims that they're saying they were raped because of this feminist culture. And it's not actually a rape, but they're saying it is. Examples is getting drunk at a party. If a girl chooses to, okay, another example would be somebody could be fucking a girl, and then there's something he tries, and she's like, oh, I didn't consent to that. Well, you're supposed to fucking experiment with sex, you stupid bitch. You're experimenting. You consented to the sex why not? Okay, so what's wrong with the guy fucking experimenting? You consented to it. If you don't like it, don't fucking have sex. It's that simple. But because of all this shit, because women have this stupid ass rape culture benefiting them, they think they can do whatever they want. Okay, I've seen on multiple occasions where a female offered to give me a fucking blowjob, and I told her no. The only way I'm gonna let you suck my fucking dick is if I'm fucking you afterwards. Naturally, she got up and left. Said I was a pervert and that I was a sexist pig. So I'm a sexist pig when this stupid bitch is offering to suck my dick and then gets mad when I tell her that I will let you do it if we fuck after. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fair. Okay? You're not gonna go and fucking give me a fucking blowjob and then expect me to not want to fuck you. No, I am gonna want to fuck after that. Any guy in the right mind would. Just like if a guy eats a girl's pussy, she's gonna want to fuck afterwards too. It's common sense. But these feminists and these liberal idiots don't seem to get that. They don't seem to want to understand that. And that's why there are so many men right now in jail for rape because of some bullshit, because some stupid ass girl wants to get drunk or be a stupid ass fucking cock tease, and then the man thinks that it's going more than it was, and she lets him fuck. She never tells him to stop or nothing. She tells him to stop not once during the whole thing. So she goes through the whole act of having sex, because sex is primarily a spontaneous thing. I know when I lost my virginity, it was a very spontaneous thing when that happened to me. And I know a lot of guys will tell you it was spontaneous when it happened. I know a lot of girls will tell you it was spontaneous. Okay? But most of these feminists that are pulling this rape culture shit are only pulling it because they regret having sex with somebody. You can't call it rape because you regret it. Okay. Here's what I say rape stands for in today's culture, because this is what people try to define as rape. This is my definition of a rape culture. Regretting action in past tense. That's what rape culture is. Regretting action in past tense culture. Because that's all that this rape culture is allowing people to do. Is regret that they had sex and then claim it was rape. And then, of course, because rape is looked at the way it is, look at this. There has not been any concrete evidence on any of these accusations made against Bill O'Reilly. Okay, Bill O'Reilly is he's a total victim of a media witch hunt right now. Mainly by the liberal media with George Soros and crew. But he's the victim of a media witch hunt right now. These people, they're trying to go after Hannity. Well, I mean, there's no proof of any of these fucking claims whatsoever. Okay, whatever happened to a presumption of innocence? Whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? But, of course, liberals don't care about the Constitution, and liberals don't care about justice unless it benefits their little concept of social justice. Because Bill O'Reilly and Hannity speak truth, and they don't talk about this stupid social justice shit like these libtards do. They want to go on a witch hunt for these men. They want these men off TV. They want to take their platform, take their jobs, and ruin their lives. Because that's what liberals do when you don't agree with them. They try to smear your name. They try to fuck you over. They try to ruin your life. You have women who get mad. And I've seen this. I've seen this happen too. This has actually happened to me. And I will actually use this as an example. Me and one of my ex-girlfriends were arguing. I broke up with her at the Mall of America. I broke up with her because I didn't want to be with her. I did not like the way she acted. I didn't like the way she carried herself. She tried to fucking go and get security and try to say that I was attempting to rape her. Okay, when the security came up in there and they started talking to me, I had to show them the text messages from my phone with her to show that me and her, because she tried to say that she didn't know me and everything. So I show, because she's a fucking idiot, but I had to show security text messages from my phone, my private cell phone, that has my private information, my personal shit, okay, where it showed all of that. Okay, I had to literally round up and go and find someone. I was lucky somebody was walking past that was there when the breakup happened, and she started yelling. Because this person because I brought the person and asked him because he was a witness. And he said it straight out, no, the only reason she's doing this is because you tried to break up with her. It's because you wanted to dump her. Okay, so literally, I've had women try to falsely claim rape against me, and I had to defend myself at the mall. Luckily, I had a witness, and luckily I was able to show proof that I'm not a rapist because I don't agree with rape. Which is fucking ridiculous. If I made the same claim about her, it would be looked at the different way. They wouldn't even care to investigate it. Which is fucking retarded. So, to all you fucking feminists talking about your rape culture, why don't you get your information straight? Okay, if you're going to talk about a rape culture to women, why don't you talk about the rape culture to men? Because more men get raped in prison every year than women. Why don't you talk about that rape culture? Why don't you talk about the prison rape culture if you want to talk about rape? Why don't you go talk about the rape culture in the Middle East? Why don't you talk about the rape culture in France? Why don't you talk about the rape culture that's happening in Germany? Why don't you talk about any of that that's over in Sweden with this Islamic rape culture? Why don't you talk about that? Oh, that's right, because it doesn't benefit your fucking social justice narrative. That's why. Because you're a bunch of idiots who will do whatever it takes to advance your narrative, even if it includes endangering yourself. Because you know what? I'm fucking tired of you fucking feminists being complete fucking social justice retards, and I'm sick of social justice retards in general. All of you. All of you stupid motherfuckers. You lost. You lost in the electoral process. You can claim election fraud. You can claim whatever you want. You can try to claim Russia. You can be like, oh, but Russia. Oh, election fraud. Oh, he cheated. He's not my president. Period. I don't give a fuck. He won. You lost. Whether he cheated, whether he didn't cheat. That is up for personal opinion if a person gathers all the facts. Whether he cheated or not does not matter at this point. The man won the election. The man's going to be president for the next 4 years regardless. Just because you don't like it does not mean you can impeach him. How are you going to impeach him? What are you going to impeach him for? What has he done? You can't impeach someone because you don't like him. If that were the case, Obama would have been impeached. If you could impeach someone because you don't like them, George Bush Jr. would have been impeached. He didn't get impeached. Obama didn't. There was a large amount of time where Clinton was not very popular because of the Monica Lewinsky scandal. He got impeached for that, but he got impeached for actually committing a crime and lying it under investigation. But you can't impeach someone because you don't like him. And the fact that you liberal crybabies are trying to get this man impeached shows just how ridiculous all of you are. You talk about fucking, oh, he's a racist, while completely ignoring the fact that Hillary Clinton referred to black males as super predators, while refusing to talk about the fact that, you know what, you could talk about Trump doing deportations and whatever and whatnot. Go ahead. Okay, so if Trump doing deportations is wrong, why don't you look into your fucking facts? Because Obama did more deportations than any president in recent history. You want to talk? He did more deportations than Bush did. Okay, that's the one good thing Obama did was deport those motherfuckers that shouldn't be here. That's the one good thing he did. You talk about Trump bombing Syria and you want to have a problem with Trump bombing Syria. First off, Trump didn't kill anybody that was a civilian during his bomb attack on Syria where he sent 59 Tomahawk missiles over there. He sent it to a military airfield. The casualties were military casualties and he targeted military resources. Get your facts straight. But if you want to talk about that, why don't you talk about when Obama, let's talk about the bombings Obama did over there. Why don't you look into his 3 drone strikes a day on average, where he was actually killing people over there. And he was actually killing civilians over there with drone strikes on an average of 3 per day. But no, you want to talk about what Trump is doing. You talk about Trump like he is the worst thing ever. Okay, here's the whole thing. Feminists and people want to talk about how Trump is sexist, how Trump supporters are sexist and bigoted. Okay, you could call us sexist and bigoted all you want. Well, here's the question for you. If we're so sexist and bigoted, why were there so many of you fucking idiot libtard feminist bastards who wanted Hillary Clinton to be president because she was a woman? It makes absolutely no sense that you're going to call me or anybody else sexist when you wanted Hillary Clinton to win just because she has a fucking vagina. Because a large amount of people wanted her to win over that reason alone. Period. You lost. Deal with it. Get over it. To anyone who wants to divert, because I know you guys are going to try to divert to racial divide in this country. I know you're going to try to do that. Let's talk about who racially divided our country. Again, Barack Obama is who racially divided our country, because when Trayvon Martin got shot, he goes and gets involved and starts saying starts saying what he thinks of it and putting in his little 2 cents. And the man didn't even know what happened. We hadn't even gone through due process. There was no conviction on George Zimmerman. He had not gone to trial. He had not gone to court. We had no evidence of anything. Nobody even really knew what was going on, and Obama just goes and puts his 2 cents in. Same thing with Michael Brown. Because of the fact that the mainstream liberal media decided they wanted to paint Darren Wilson as the bad guy because he's a police officer, and say that this is a racial epidemic, and say that blacks are being killed by police, even though more whites are killed by police than blacks if you do your fucking research. Oh, wait, no, you can't do your research because you liberals are a bunch of fucking idiots. You lost. You lost. That's what gets me the most. That is the biggest problem I have with you. Each and every one of you, you lost. If Hillary Clinton had won the election and us Trump supporters were out here protesting, you'd be calling us every kind of fucking bigot, sexist, pig, xenophobe, homophobe, Islamophobe, transphobe, whatever you want to try to come up with. Whatever new phobia you want to come up with. You'd be calling us every version of it you could. But when Hillary, okay, I remember the shitstorm that the media tried to go on when Trump said that he may not accept the results of the election if it's not a fair election. What happened? People were like, oh, Trump won't accept a loss. Trump and his supporters won't accept a loss. Well, let's see. What happened in the election? Hillary Clinton wouldn't even come out and speak to her supporters that night. She had to send out that fucking pedophile, John Podesta, who's literally on the deep webs looking for child pornography and wanting to fuck a child. Oh, but no, liberals won't care about that. They won't look into Pizzagate. They won't actually look into the truth about the Democrat Party. You talk about the fact that Trump would not have accepted the loss. Well, and his supporters wouldn't. Well, let's see. Hillary sure wouldn't accept her loss at night. You look at CNN, you have fucking idiots like Van Jones. Because you know what? I watched the mainstream media during the election because I knew Trump was going to win before the election even started. I already knew it. I'm pretty sure every Trump supporter knew it. Anyone who's got half a fucking brain knew it. I was watching CNN the entire election. Guess what? At the end of it, when it was realized that Trump was going to win, what do you have fucking idiots like Van Jones doing? Playing the race card. You have people literally crying because they lost, playing the race card, protesting, burning U.S. flags. Okay, I don't agree with burning a flag. I do not like it when people do that. Yes, that is your right. But to burn a flag because you lost the election does not make you some great protester. It does not make you some intelligent person. It makes you a fucking idiot and a fucking sore loser. Okay, you get the fucking... Now, here's the thing, though. you guys are okay to protest because Hillary lost. If Trump lost, we'd be the most racist, sore losers, bigots, sexist, whatever you want to call us. If Obama had won the election if Obama had lost the election in 2008 and people were out there protesting, once again, we would be bigots, sexists, racists. We would be mad because a black man won the presidency. And the thing that's even sadder about all of you fucking liberals is you don't even do your research. You don't even come up with facts. You call fucking facts that people are using alt facts. No, we are not using alt facts. I am not stating alt facts. I am not alt-right. My political views are not alt-right. My political views, I have some that are conservative. I have some that are liberal. I have some libertarian views. I have views that cross every threshold of political structure because I believe that there are different things from each party that could benefit our country. But you libtards literally believe every single thing that you hear from your liberal heroes on the media. You're idiots like Van Jones, idiots like Mark Lamont Hill, Rachel Maddow. Okay, don't even get me started on how stupid the Young Turks are. The Young Turks are fucking stupid. They want to talk about genocides. Okay, why don't they and they want to talk about shit like that. Why don't they talk about the Armenian genocide from 1915 in which literally thousands of Christians were killed in a genocide? Why don't they talk about that? Oh, that's right, because it doesn't fit their little mainstream liberal narrative. That's why the Young Turks won't talk about that. But let it be. But you know what? Let there be some kind of genocide years ago where somebody was actually committing genocide against blacks. They'll talk about that. They talk about the genocides going on that they believe, that they literally believe Israel is committing. No, Israel is defending itself from terror, from a fucking terror group that literally believes in a religion that tells them to fucking kill Jews and is over in Germany. And why don't you look into this? Because in Germany, you had literal fucking Muslims on Holocaust Remembrance Day chanting Adolf Hitler and Allahu Akbar. But no, the liberal media won't talk about that. So since they won't talk about that, I'm going to get the video and I'm going to post the link in the description. And I'm sorry for going on for 23 minutes almost with this rant. There's a lot that pissed me off because I had a conversation with a fucking idiot liberal that was in my area, and it was at a bus stop. This person brought up the fact saying, oh yeah, our country's fucked because of Trump. We're going to go to war with North Korea because of Trump. Well, you know what? We were going to go to war with North Korea regardless. This is something that was going to escalate anyway. This was going to happen. There's no stopping it. North Korea has been starting shit with the United States for years now. But I remember it's been decades that North Korea has been starting shit with us. It's only a matter of time before we go to war with them. This is ridiculous. And of course, liberals try to use that as a blemish against Trump. Okay, well, you know what? I'd rather have Trump, who's going to be strong on North Korea, than to have somebody who's going to be a little pussy bitch like Obama and not want to fight North Korea. When North Korea threatened to bomb us years ago during Obama's administration, they threatened to bomb us. Obama didn't say or do shit about it. Obama didn't do shit. Okay, if they had bombed us because Obama didn't want to react, that would be Obama's fault. He doesn't react to them. And of course, liberals will bring nothing up about that because a lot of them don't even know about it because they're fucking idiots. So, with that being said, I'm going to go into issues that liberals will like to bring up. You fucking morons want to bring up gay rights. You want to bring up gay rights, and yet, what are you doing? You want to help gay rights. Why are you bringing Islam to America when their fucking Bible and the Quran, which is the Quran, tells them to kill gays and that being gay is punishable by death? What the fuck are you thinking? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is the most backwards ideology I ever heard in my life. To want to bring Islam over here, and yet which tells them to kill gays, and they're over there in their countries throwing gays off of buildings. Yet this fucking stupid fucking liberal ideology wants to bring these motherfuckers over here. You get dumbasses like, like Antifa, which they're not a liberal group, but they assimilate with the liberal movements. And the liberals are too stupid to even see they're being used by Antifa because they think Antifa is helping promote their own agenda when Antifa is only doing their own shit and using you as cover. You get idiot groups like Black Lives Matter. Do your fucking research. Track the money. Trace the money trail. Black Lives Matter is being funded by George Soros. Just like the mainstream liberal media is being funded by George Soros. Trump won the election because because Soros and company failed to smear his name like they wanted, because that's all they tried to do was smear his name. That's why he won. And then because the liberals need to stop this stupid shit, because you know what? You guys are going to lose. You guys are never going to win presidency. You guys are always going to fail until you fucking grow up. Blocking freeways like you fucking Black Lives Matter fucking dumbasses do. Please, block a freeway when I'm driving. Try to block me on a freeway, because I don't even care at this point. If I'm driving and I have somewhere to go and you're a fucking liberal trying to block me on the freeway, fuck you. I feel threatened. If I have a group of you guys trying to block me, I will feel threatened and I will run your asses over. And I give props to every single fucking senator who's trying to pass a bill against you sons of bitches blocking freeways. Because I swear to God, if you try to block me, I will run your asses over. Just like I hope any other Trump supporter will. Because you guys are violent, you're stupid as hell, and it's your fault if you get hit blocking the freeway, because you shouldn't be in the fucking freeway anyway. Okay, you have CNN doing a lot of their edit jobs to clearly show liberals as the good guys and Muslims as the good people, and giving a complete blackout on terror attacks. It was all over Facebook. There was that fucking terrorist who was committing a terror attack and was saying Allahu Akbar. And guess what? Turns out he was a part of he was a pro-Black Lives Matter anti-white thing. So look, Black Lives Matter is causing terror attacks in America because they're joining up with Islam, because guess what? The liberals are too stupid to even see that bringing Islam in defeats their own purpose of everything they're trying to do. And yet the thing is, at the same time, maybe it doesn't defeat their purpose, because it seems like liberals are intent on one thing, and that's destroying America. Black Lives Matter, the feminist groups, all these transgender protest groups, Antifa, all you stupid motherfuckers. It seems like liberals are on the fucking path to destroy America because they want to destroy America. And then you're bringing Islam over here. Maybe that's the goal of the liberal Democrat Party. Maybe that's the goal of George Soros and Hillary Clinton. They want to destroy America for their own reasons, but George Soros, he thinks that his way is absolute, and he thinks it's the most brilliant way. You know what? George Soros maybe he's a fucking idiot too. Maybe he's so much of a fucking idiot that he's gonna pay to have this fucking fund bringing these Islamic terrorists over here because he wants to destroy America. Well, guess what? Islam wants to destroy America too. Liberals want to destroy America because it benefits their cause of social justice, which is completely stupid as hell anyway. And Islam wants to destroy America because their religion tells them to. With that, I'm going to head off. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.